Okay, now it's time that we just need to straight start clowning these bitches now. Apparently, you got black women on social media want to call the dude who witnessed the situation a coward because he decided not to step in because of her own actions. He refused to be Captain Save 'em. But according to these women, he's a coward for that, even though he explained why he didn't do it. She was a troublemaker. She was starting shit. And no, I'm not going to do an introduction on this one. But it seems that you got these black females out here who think that they are entitled. They are so fucking entitled to protection from black men. And they believe black men are obligated to protect them no matter how much they think about them. And if these black females out here need a reminder, this the same black woman who got hit with a brick, she's a lesbian, she's a feminist who hates and despises men altogether, not just black men, but men altogether. But at the moment she gets herself in a situation her ass can't get her out of, now all of a sudden she was crying for why men didn't protect her, even though she swears up and down that women protect and provide for themselves. Now it's funny they only took her side and just ran with it, and then hear the full story. But when a witness popped up and told the full story, now all of a sudden he's a coward. And for what? Because he didn't want to protect a woman who got her own ass in that situation? Because especially a woman who hates and despises men? Well, I got news for you black females. You're not entitled to protection, nor are men, especially black men, are obligated to protect you, especially to you black females who hates and despises black men. In fact, I'll go the extra mile and say this. Us men, we will defend every female in our family before we defend a random female, especially one that hates and despises men. Hell, we will defend the women that we're fucking before we defend a random female who hates and despises black men. Well, get this. The witness who gave out the full story, he's clapping right back on you entitled black females who think men need to put their lives on the line to defend y'all, and y'all despise them so goddamn much. And I don't blame them either. Why would us men defend y'all who not only put yourselves in that situation, but y'all the same ones who hates and despise us men? No different if it was the other way around. But enough of me babbling here. Shout out to Jesus Ed, the host of the Coffee Pot. I'll put the link to not one, but two of his videos in the description box. Enough of me babbling. Let's get down to business, shall we?
So the witness in the brick situation fires back. He said, why are people asking him for proof about what he's saying when nobody asked about proof about what she's saying? And basically, he said he got a daughter that he had to make sure he made it home to, and he made it home to his daughter.
Well, to be fair, her proof is on her face.
Straight up.
Right? Not trying to be funny here. We believe you. We believe you.
He said he's not risking his life for somebody who's looking for trouble. Check this video out. Let me know what y'all think.
How do you know I'm telling the truth? How do you know she was telling the truth? The moment she posted her video, every black woman started vilifying the black men. Everybody was posting it on every social media platform.
Right. And what's more, these black females were vilifying black men, but here's something that they have yet to acknowledge. Allegedly, the man who threw the brick at her is not even Black American. He's from Africa. No part in the black community whatsoever, but each and every man in the black community was being vilified. Let that sink in. Let's continue.
Talking down the black men, how the black men did not protect her. But nobody ever questioned her whatsoever. The same energy you had when you were defending her, when you were out there advocating for her without asking any questions. How come you didn't ask? Where's the proof? Where's the brick that he hit you with? Where's the police report? Why are you recording instead of calling the police? Instead of asking those questions, the moment she posted that video, women automatically believed her. But now, I post a video telling my truth, telling what I saw, and people are like, where's your proof? Well, you want me to go back to the scene of the crime and pick up the brick and show you, oh, there's a brick that hit her right across her face. Is that what you want? I'm going to use your comment to also address other people. People call me a coward. That's okay. You can call me all you want.
Go ahead and call us names, dog. Do your thing. We ain't tripping because we heard it all before. Go ahead and call us names, dog. We feel no pain. We ain't tripping because we heard it all before. Tom McDonald. But all jokes aside here, they want to call him a coward because these entitled, bitter black females think that, despite what they think of black men, they are entitled of being protected. Oh, that black man is broken dusty. But those broken dusty men need to protect us. Oh, look at those black men for Blackistan. They're troglodytes. They're this, that, and the third. White and non-black men are better than these broke, dusty ass black men. But those troglodytes need to come and protect us. Crystalline Kerosene, anyone? Wasn't she the swirling queen? Dissing black back in 2014, 2015. She was talking all that shit about black men while putting white and non-black men on a high pedestal. But when her ass got played out by a white man, what did she do? She jumped back in front of her camera, whining and crying, talking about not a single black man defended her. What did you expect? The real question is, how come the white and non-black men didn't defend you? And you putting them on a high pedestal, but you expect for us black men that you call troglodytes to come and defend you. Fuck out of here. Oh, these black men ain't shit. These black men ain't shit, and they'll never be shit. But these same ain't shit black men need to come and protect us. Yeah, they really got in their head. They really got in their head thinking that black men are obligated to protect them no matter what they think of black men. And when they don't protect them, you black men are cowards and this type of shit. Fuck out of here with all that crying and bitching. And why would a black man ever defend a black woman who just blatantly looks down upon black men is everybody's question. But let's continue.
All I know is I'm alive. I got my health with me right now. I got to go home to my daughter that night. You know what I'm
Yo, this man's like, all I know is I didn't get hit by a brick. This guy's messed up, bro, not me.
saying? I got to go home to my daughter. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
I'm not about to protect somebody. I am not about to risk my life for somebody that's out there looking for trouble. I'm not saying what happened to her was right. I condone violence. I'm not saying it was right for the guy to hit her with a brick, but all I'm saying is I am not willing to risk my life for somebody that's out there looking for trouble.
I feel you, bro. We all feel you. And we agree. At least those of us that are caffeinated.
I have a
Straight up.
daughter. I have a family that I gotta go home to. He could have had a gun. Once again, I have a daughter. If that had happened to her, that guy wouldn't be alive. I'll be in jail right now. But I'm not gonna risk my life for somebody that's out there looking for trouble. I'm not.
I mean, straight up. He is telling the truth. How many black men have died and is now laying 6 feet under, trying to call themselves being Superman to these black females? How many of them? And what's worse, most of these men that died doing that shit never get the recognition. Do anybody need to be reminded of what happened to that dude at Walmart? He saw this couple fighting in Walmart. He wanted to intervene. He wanted to insert himself despite his wife urging him not to. And what's worse, his 11-month-old child was with them as well. But no, he wanted to be the superhero. He wanted to jump in and save the day, only to end up getting his ass murdered right in front of his wife and his 11-year-old child. You see, these black females don't care about black men at all, especially if they want these same black men to put their fucking lives on the line to defend them. And in some of these cases, I bet some of these women don't even respect them at all. But this is what they want men to do. Fuck out of here. Let's continue.
And you can believe me or not. It's up to you. The only reason I posted that video in the first place was to show people that there was another side to the story.
God damn it, I hate these fucking ads.
Place was to show people that there was another side to the story. To tell people to stop vilify the black men. The same way people are doing to me in the comment section, calling me all type of names.
So what they're finding hard to believe, and these are the women who are probably donating to the fundraiser, is that this woman was taunting the man and all up in his face. If we look at the prior videos of her acting up and just what we see from her other TikTok videos and what we know about modern women in general, is that really hard to believe?
Oh yeah, sure. She could go around slapping other men. And if they retaliate, we have to defend that. She could talk shit, look down, and hate men, but we supposed to defend that shit? I don't think so. But I'm gonna go to the next video. Go to the next video. And as I said, the link to both Jesus It, the host of the Coffee Pots video, will be in the description box. But we're gonna go to the next video. Let's go. So yeah, let's continue on with this video right here, because there's a lot of big gems being dropped on this situation. But let's continue on, shall we?
But I wouldn't have stepped in that situation either. After I've got more information, after more stuff has been revealed, I wouldn't have stepped in, and these chicks are saying y'all are cowards. They're calling black men in specific punks, and I just think that's crazy, man. And
Straight up. Oh, so black men are cowards and punks because these black bitches think that they're entitled to protection? They might as well just say that. They might as well just say black men don't protect them at all. If that's how they truly feel, especially if it involves a black female putting her ass in that own situation. Now again, the brick ain't justified here. He shouldn't have thrown the brick. He shouldn't have thrown that brick. But at the same time, you cannot these black females cannot expect to just go around starting trouble everywhere they go, and then expect for men to bail them out. In which I believe I said this on my last channel. On my last channel before it got axed. But I made a video stating that some of these females have that lowest line syndrome. Now, if y'all read the comics and watched the classic cartoons of Superman, y'all will understand exactly what I meant. The lowest line syndrome is what I call a female who will intentionally put herself in harm's way and expects a man to come in and bail them out. No different than Lois Lane in the cartoons and in the comics of Superman. What did Lois Lane always do? In cases, Lois Lane will intentionally put herself in harm's way. Literally, put herself in harm's way, and Superman has to jump in and bail her out of each and every one of those situations. I'm seeing the same pattern here. You got females that will literally put themselves in harm's way and expect for a man, not just black men, but men in general. They expect for men to bail their asses out. And at this point, we're now in the days and times where men ain't having that shit. You put yourself in harm's way. They don't even want to help you anymore, unless you're family or you're sleeping with them. Yeah, I know it's a hard, bitter pill to swallow, but you're still gonna have to take that pill. Sorry, not sorry, but let's continue on.
And I think this guy, and I've reacted to him before on my channel. I like the way he breaks this comment down and women reacting in such way. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
I keep seeing y'all try to shame guys who said they wouldn't have stepped up either. And this is the funniest concept in the world because we see it every day, just never from women, so we can't really call it out. Because they think if they were men, they would have cut all that out. If I was one of those men, I would have walked up and grabbed his arm like I was Jackie Chan, picked him up over my head and threw him 3 blocks away. That's what y'all would have did if y'all were men.
On some Samurai Jack shit.
Straight up. That's what they expect. That's what these females expect from men to do. But let's continue.
Alright. They all sound like them dudes who be 5'9" their whole life. They kind of nice at basketball, but really they think they would have went to the league if they was like 6'1". And I'd be windmill dunking on LeBron right now if I had a few more inches, dog. That's how y'all act. If you was one of them guys, you would just jump right into action and just whoop everybody up. Them in handcuffs yourself. There were women watching too. She was cussing them out. Remember when she pulled her phone out to knock?
And keep in mind, she claimed that women are the protectors and the providers. Black men are not the protectors and the providers. Isn't that her words? But then she went from a feminist lesbian to a traditional damsel in distress after the break. Jeez, the change of energy. Am I right? Let's continue.
Call 911. And instead to record her face and cuss everybody out who was watching when she pulled her phone out to not call 911. And instead to record her face and cuss everybody out who was watching. Women was like, what were we supposed to do? If I was a man,
I mean, he does. I mean, yes, he has a point. If she got hit with a brick, why didn't she call 911? Instead, she decided to film the shit. Isn't that what these black females always do in this situation? Call 911, get the police there as quick as they can. Why she didn't do that? But let's continue.
I would have just stopped the whole thing. Honestly, you can't shame people into risking their lives. It'll never work. Shame only works in situations where people feel bad for not doing something or feel bad for doing something. There already has to be a little bit of that in there for shame to work. All this, y'all punks, y'all sissies, y'all soft, y'all ain't protectors, y'all woo to woo. That don't work, bro. It don't.
Especially when the female got hit by a brick, openly said that, quote, black women are the protectors and the providers. Black men don't protect nor provide, unquote. So all that bullshit about, oh, you black men, you don't protect us, fuck that. Fuck out of here. Y'all women, y'all strong, independent women, y'all don't need a man. Y'all can protect and provide for yourselves. So have that same fucking energy when these men decided, you know what, I'm stepping back. You can protect and provide for yourself. Go ahead. Go on with your bad self. Let's continue.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Facts. Let's check out some of these comments, see what the people have to say. First comment here says, you guys do it for a non-black woman in a heartbeat.
Bitch, stop the cap. Now you can tell this dumb broad is in there straight capping on the matter. But you guys would do it for a non-black woman in a heartbeat. When? First off, if black men ain't gonna protect you black women who put yourselves in this situation, what the fuck got in your head thinking that they will do it for non-black women, especially they doing the same shit you're doing? And besides, don't they have their own men they can run to for protection? That is if they don't do the same thing to them. Ma'am, have several seats and shut the fuck up forever. Let's continue.
Where? What is this chick even talking about? Seriously think women like this live in their own heads. And the actual original content creator, John Cannon 2.0, responds back and says, laughing emojis, you're saying anything now. Here's another comment that reads, they act like if a man came talking to them sideways, they wouldn't want their boyfriend to hit him with a brick too. Here's another comment that reads, these women believe that a black man's life is expendable and has no value. I do think...
Straight up. Oh. As if, these black men should take a bullet for them if they get themselves in that situation. I don't think so, but let's continue.
I think it's strange and honestly, it's kind of funny that women think that, again, for most women, they've never actually gotten punched in the face. Most men have never gotten punched in the face and seriously hurt or been in an actual fight. And they think that that motivation should just come over, especially men today who get told over and over again that they ain't shit and that their women in the Black community in specific don't need them. They think they're just going to be overtaken by this responsibility to protect. They're going to protect, all right, their women. Drink the coffee.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Here's another comment.
Emphasis on their women, their family, the women that's in a relationship. Those are the women they're going to protect. Not some random female who puts themselves in that situation, especially a female who hates and despises them. Ladies, let's continue.
It says, why don't we see women jump other women who start beating up their man? Or how about better yet, why don't we see women fighting men? Another comment here says, this is why they date gang members, because they like violence. Look how hard they're fighting for them to get into altercations. Another comment here says, that's funny. That's actually a pretty good point.
Yep,
Comment here says,
is.
what happened to stay out of Black women's business? Somebody else.
Facts. Isn't that what they tell Black men? Stay out of Black women's business? Well, guess what? Black men stood out of y'all business, and now y'all crying and bitching about it. Oh, the irony. Let's continue.
Here added, how do you want protection from the same men you hate? This shit is stupid. Somebody else here says, it tells me that women think we are just disposable. The women who don't think men are just disposable, and on a macro level, there's an argument to say that men throughout history have been viewed as disposable. But in today's current day and age, things are changing. The narrative isn't that men and women are even viewed as different. Women want to be men, and men are sort of allowing it to happen because men are done arguing with women. But you know, the women...
And that's a fact, too. Look at Dr. Umar Quack Johnson. He thinks that anything and everything that Black women do is Black men's fault. What a fucking enabler. And this is the reason why I say fuck Dr. Umar Quack Johnson. Because he wants men to put their own lives on the line for women. Hey, Dr. Umar Quack Johnson, does that also include Black women that hate and despise Black men? Oh, that's right. You don't want to answer that question. But I'm going to stop it here. Because, and before I jump off, I'm going to go ahead and say this right here. Ladies, you are not entitled to protection, especially y'all females who hate and despise men. And you think that you could do it all by yourself. Then cry when you get yourself into an altercation and expect those same men that you hate and despise to come and protect you. It doesn't work like that. I mean, this shit reminds me of that Tiger Woods situation. One minute Tiger Woods is saying that he's not Black, he's Asian. Next thing you know, Tiger Woods got himself into a scandal. Now all of a sudden, Asian Tiger Woods was now crying to Black people for help. This is no different. This situation is no different. These females, especially Black females, wants to talk down, belittle, degrade, bash, and shame Black men all the goddamn time. But at the moment they get themselves in a situation, these will be the same Black females crying for Black men for help. What's even more crazy about it is that suppose it was the other way around. You got black men going around talking all this crazy shit about black women, and if they get themselves in a situation, they turn around and cry for black women for help. Well, how would these black women will react? Okay then. But somehow black women think they have special treatment. These black women think that they are privileged. They are entitled. Only to get hit with that reality brick. No, I ain't trying to be funny. This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh. Just another case about the wrong path out the gate. But the question is, what makes these females think that they have special treatment? That they could talk to their men any kind of way, while at the same time expect for those same men they talk down on to turn around, put their lives on the line, even risk death to protect them. Can they answer that question? I doubt it. But nevertheless, I said what I had to say. I'm done on the matter. And I'm out this bitch. Later. Oh yeah. The link to Jesus' full videos will be in the description box. Go check it out. Tell them JD Mouse sent you. I'm out.